Do you have expectations for your children? In today's video, I'll cover 8 problems that your expectations for your children can create. Hi, this is Salimah of SalimahHaji.com, and if you're looking to build a life in alignment with your soul, then you're in the right place. So I wanted to make this video today because as parents, we all have expectations towards our children. And they come from a good place because we want our kids to do well in life. We want our kids to live fulfilling lives. We want our kids to be able to grow. However, our expectations can create a lot of problems for them. And I wanted to point out 8 of these problems that you can watch out for and make sure that that doesn't happen to you. Number 1, it causes constant disappointment for your child. Your child feels that they can never, ever please you, that they are always disappointing you. And that can create strained relationship. Your children may feel that they need to avoid you because it's a constant reminder for them to be disappointment and not successful. They may start considering themselves as failures in your eyes because your constant disappointments and you vocalizing these disappointments. So make sure that if you're doing that you stop doing that, because it will just cause your relationship with your children to deteriorate. The next one is increased pressure. Your increased pressure because of your expectations will cause them to have stress, anxiety, fear, a whole slew of mental health issues and well-being issues. So you don't want to be the cause of stress in your children's lives. Make sure whatever you need them to accomplish for their own good, you convey it in a nicer way, and that you let them be free to live their lives. Because remember, they are a soul that's here to fulfill a purpose. So they may not be able to fulfill all your expectations that you have for them. Meaning what career they choose, meaning what they do with their lives. You have to let them decide once they have grown up as to what they want to do with their lives. Because they are an equal soul to you. They may be in a child's body, but they are a soul in a body. The next one is stifle their creativity and individuality because they will not be able to be uniquely themselves. Remember, they are here to fulfill a purpose. All their wisdom is within them, and you have to let them express the unique gifts that they have been given by their creator, because they're here to fulfill a purpose. And you have to let them be themselves. Don't compare them to anybody else, their friends, their siblings. Let them celebrate their creativity and their individuality and their uniqueness. The next one, it will create resentment and rebellion, and they may start acting out because they don't want to follow your rules that are very stringent, and they're not able to negotiate with you. So they will rebel and resent you. So make sure you communicate with them if you see this kind of behavior and have an open dialogue with them to see how you can resolve that. The next one, it'll cause them to have a lower self-esteem because they will feel that if they're not meeting your expectations, that they're not worthy, that their worth is tied into their achievement, and they will feel that they're not good enough because they're not accomplishing what you want them to accomplish. So you don't want to be the cause of lower self-esteem in your children's lives. Make sure you communicate and discuss that with them if that you're seeing that in their behavior. The next one is it'll cause them to lose motivation because the bar that you're setting is too high and they are not able to attain it. So make sure that if that is the case, that you communicate with them and keep an open dialogue as to why you have set the bar too high, and that you are willing to negotiate. Remember, it's not your life. Your child is a soul that's here to fulfill their function and purpose, and they have the wisdom within them to be able to fulfill that purpose. So make sure they know that. It's your job to let them know that they are a powerful soul that is temporarily in the body at the moment. The next one is cause strained relationships, because the child will feel that they're always being judged. No matter what they do, they're always being judged. Learn to hear your child, understand them, see them, and accept them the way they are, instead of judging them all the time and comparing them to others. The next one is they'll fear taking risks, and they'll avoid taking on new challenges, opportunities. They'll be afraid to disappoint you. That is not the way to live your life. You should be open to trying new things. Their life is the life possibility. They have infinite possibilities in their life because of who they are. They are a powerful soul that's here to fulfill a purpose. So make sure they know that, so that they can take on new opportunities. They can learn, grow, and serve in a bigger and better way. So I hope you found these 8 problems convincing enough for you to, if you see any of this in yourself, in your children, and if it's causing your relationship to be affected, then you can fix it. And I hope you'll use this video you can watch it together with your children and start a new dialogue with them, and make sure you hear them out, you understand them, you see them, and accept them. So let me cover these 8 problems that can happen when you have expectations from your children. Number 1, they will feel constant disappointment, and it will cause you to have constrained relationship with them, that they will feel that they can never please you. The next one is they'll have increased pressure, and they will feel stress, anxiety, fear, and it'll affect their mental health. The next one is it will stifle their creativity and individuality and uniqueness. The next one is it'll cause them to rebel and resent you. The next one is it'll lower their self-esteem, and they'll feel like they're not worth it. Next one is they'll lose motivation in life because your bar is set too high and your expectations are too high that they're not able to fulfill. The next one is it'll strain your relationship with them because they'll feel like they're always judged, and they will seek opinions from their friends instead of you, because they'll feel that they can never please you and their friends accept them the way they are. So start accepting your child the way they are. The next one is they will fear taking risks and avoid new opportunities. That will stunt their growth. They're here to grow, learn, and seek opportunities, and not be afraid to take on bigger and better things, so that they can grow, learn, and serve their purpose in a bigger and better way. Remember, they're a powerful soul that's here to fulfill a purpose, and they have inner wisdom for them to be able to fulfill this purpose. So I hope this video served you. I believe in you, and I'm sending you love. Please subscribe so you can be notified of videos I make every Wednesday. Thank you for watching.